Oke, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. So today I want to tell about my achieve that is a trend like telling some of subjects. So we all know is in this world there are many kind of subject. Yes. So today I want to tell one of the subjects in this world that is ICT subject. So we all know too if in the ICT subjects there are many kind of the material. So today I want to talk about media social subject. So we all know if the media social is very important in our life, yes. So before I started with my telling, let me introduce myself. My name is Fauzi Rangga Raditya and I'm from 8.6 and my absence is 11. So I hope you are enjoy and can understand what I said at the first and the end. So, in this day and in this age, it can be no longer that human life today is very much related to social media. Social media plays an important role in almost every line of society, starting from sending message to friends, sharing information, to finding information that is hot in the community. So, no wonder if there is a mention that social media has become one of the important needs of almost everyone. The presence of social media is the might of today's society has provided enormous benefits, like especially in the era of pandemic like now. Social media is quite helpful in erasing the distance between people, so it is very effective to shorten time in communicating. However, something that has a high positive impact doesn't not rule out the possibility of having a high negative impact. So next, the telling about the understanding media social like a definition. So social media can be understood as a digital platform that provides facilities for social activities for its user. Some activities that can be done on social media, for example, communication or interactions to provide information or content in the form of writing, photos, and videos. Various information in the shared content can be open to all users for 24 hours. Social media itself is basically part of the development of the internet. The presence of a few decades ago has made social media can develop and grow widely as it is now. This is what makes all users who are connected to an internet connections can carry out the process of spreading information or some of content anytime and anywhere. So next, telling about the social media according to the experts. So not just a definition from some of the book that is some of experts. So social media can actually be called one of the popular phenomena that attracts a lot of people attention. In some of his works, experts have given various definitions of the technology that society always needs today. So following is the definitions of social media in the opinion of experts, including the first expert is from B.K. Lewis, that is on the 2010. B.K. Lewis in his 2010 work social media and strategic communications attitudes and perceptions among college students states that social media is a label that refers to digital technology that has the potential to make everyone connected and interact, produce and share message. And the second of experts is given by Chris Brogan on the 2010. For more, in 2010, Chris Brogan in his book entitled Social Media on the page 101, Tactics and Tips to Develop Your Business. mentioned that social media is a communication tool that contains a variety of possibilities for the creation of new forms of interaction style. And the third of the expert is from Dave Carbon on the 2011. Meanwhile, Dave Carbon in his book titled Likeable Social Media published in 2011 suggests that social media has a definition as a place where a collection of image, videos, writing to the relationship of interaction in the network, but between individuals and between a groups, such as organizations. So next, the telling about the history of social media. Not just for human and have a history, but the diet of non-living beings has a history too. Like when the social media created and where is placed the media social created and who are make some of media social that we are know until this era. So, quoted from page online, Mary Weil Educations, the beginning of the creation of social media itself occurred on May 24, 1844, or it is like 1844. Social media was originally a series of electronic dots and lines type of a telegraph machine. It was also at this time that Samuel Morse sent a telegraph message to the public for the first time. The roots of digital communications, along with the origins of the modern internet and the current understanding of social media, were pioneered by the emergence of the Advanced Research Project Agency Network, or can be called as a ARPANET, conducted in the 1969. This digital network was created by the U.S. Department of Defense to connect scientists from four universities to the share software and hardware and other data with each other. Then, in the 1987, the National Science Foundations launched a more powerful national digital network under the name NSFNET. In 1997, the National Science Foundation launched in its first social media platform. However, according to the history of social media, social networking at the Digital Trends website, the growth and development of the internet around 1980 to 1990 has had the potential to introduce online communication services such as CompuServe, America Online, and Prodigy. This communication service successfully provides users to interact via email, bulletin board message, to real-time online chat. This is one of the drivers of the birth of the early social media network, namely Six Degrees, which launched in 1997. Six Degrees is the first social media platform that allows users to connect with the real world contact, so such as creating a profile in the database. After the emergence of social media, Six Degrees, which turned out to be only short-lived in 2001, the world of communication technology again innovated by presenting a new social media called a Friendster. In contrast to the fate of its older brother, Friendster managed to attract millions of users by only registering an email address and a basic online network. Meanwhile, as one of other early forms of social media communications service after being launched in 1999, weblogs or blogs called Live a Journal publishing sites began to be in a great demand by many people, gained great popularity. Meanwhile, a few years later, the blogger publishing platform created by the technology company Labs was officially purchased by Google in 2003. Furthermore, in 2002, a social networking service from social media called as a LinkedIn managed to attract the attentions of many users. The social media itself was founded for professionals who are developing careers. After nearly 2 decades, LinkedIn has grown and developed into one of the world's leading social media with more than 675 million users worldwide. LinkedIn today remains a social media site for someone who wants to find a job or a company that is looking for human resource. So, still on the social media service, social network, MySpace successfully launched in 2003 and managed to become one of the most visited websites on the planet in 2006. This social media provides the facility for users to share music with each other directly on their profile page. So, next, in the 2008, MySpace was overtaken by Facebook. As a giant in the internet world, Google also tried to launch social media in 2012 under the name Google Plus. It's just that the social media doesn't have a long life after it was reported to have breached the data security of about 500 million users of its users. So next, the telling about the media social function. So social media function it has some of functions. There are so many. So I will mention as a little. After knowing and understanding the definitions of social media, we are must know the functions of social media. So the functions of social media as one of the most widely used the digital platforms today. Social media manage to connect almost everyone who has internet access. So, however, the functions of social media is not only limited to that. There are many other functions that you can get from social media. Well, the following are some of the functions of social media that can be summarized. Among them are, so the first of the functions is for communications. The first functions of the social media is for communications. Before growing up like this, social media was initially only focused on the building a good communications ecosystem for users. However, along with the development of the internet and technology, social media is more than just a communications. Social media has become a second word for people in all parts of the world to gather and interact. Social media has managed to establish communication that is without limitations of time and geography. So the second of functions is for branding. The second function of social media is branding. After successfully building a gathering place for all people from various parts of the world, social media is always evolving and provides various needs for humans, one of which is branding. Branding itself is a person's way to building an image in the eyes of many people. To do branding, users usually has a unique and distinctive way to design social media accounts, so they are interesting for other users to see. This is what makes social media accounts similar to the real world because everyone has their own characteristic. So next, the function is place of business. This is the third function of social media is as a container for doing business or business. After successfully providing communications and branding, social media is slowly growing so that every user can build a business in a network or online. As a place that is open for 24 hours, social media has proven to be very easy for users to build a business virtually. This is predicted to have a lot of potential to reach more people than business than that's really only on the real world. So the fourth functions is marketing. The fourth functions of social media is to do marketing as a platform that is almost always used by humans. Today, social media has success in creating services that make it easier for business to introduce and reach more consumers. This method has proven effective to increase profits and make it easier for users to get their needs. So next is the type of social media, not just a function, but there are the type. High needs, making many new social media that have emerged and compete to attract the interest and attention of users. The development of social media is also very fast. Many social media platforms that used to be a great demand now slowly have dispersed or been acquired by a larger parties, with the following of various services and types of social media that are very popular in the community, including the first is a blog service. A blog service can basically be understood as a personal journal that exists on the internet. One type of social media has a function to share notes or views of its users on various specific issues. This type of social media user is usually referred to as a blogger or blogger. Examples of social media blogging service are such as WordPress, Blogger, and another. The second is social networking service, or can be called as a social network. Social networking service, or also called social networks, are one of the most widely used type of social media in various parts of the world today. One type of social media has a function as a gathering place for many people to socialize with each other in this service. Users usually send a message, information, photos to videos to each other. For examples of social media networking services are Facebook and LinkedIn. And the third is a microblogging service. The next type of social media is a microblogging service, also known as a microblogging. Although it has almost the same service and used as a blog, but this type of social media presents a more concise page. This make microblogging service have a better speed than blog service. One example of a microblogging service is a Twitter application. So next is a type of social media sharing service. The next type of social media that you need to know is media sharing service, or commonly called media sharing. If you often spend time relaxing or learning time through social media platforms, YouTube or SoundCloud, so you are actually used to using this media sharing service. One type of social media basically does have a main focus on making its users share media content such as photos, audio, or video. Another example of media sharing service, namely as Instagram, Flickr, and another of applications. So the next is collaboration service. The following types of social media are collaboration service. This collaboration service itself is used to make users invite in each other to create contributions, not only in tweets. In the collaboration service, users are usually allowed to create content as well as make corrections to the content of the members on the sites. One of the most popular examples of contributing service today is Wikipedia itself. It's a multilingual encyclopedia project in a network that is operated freely and openly. This contribution service is run by the Wikipedia Foundation, which is not a profit organization located in Florida, United States. And the sixth is forum service. This last type of social media is known to have a classic form. This type of forum service can be said to be one of the types of social media that has a long appeared and is widely known for a long time. The forum service itself can be used by many people or by many users as a place to discuss various things or specific topics with other users in a discussion room. Examples of social media forum service are Kaskus, Quora, and another of website. And the next of telling is about the benefits of social media. After you know and understanding various information about the meaning of social media and others, the following will be explained about the benefits you can get from maximizing the use of social media, including the first is means of learning, listening, and conveying. Some of the social media platforms that are now available can be used to be learned, ranging from searching for various information, data, to issues that are hot in the community. In addition, you can also use social media as means to share information with other users, both friends in this world, can friends in cyberspace. The second is means of documentations, administrations, and integrations. The second benefits you can get from using social media is to create a documentations, administrations, and integration. Social media applications are basically a place for you to store various content ranging from profiles, information, reports, even record events to the results of research studies. Not only that, these are some of the benefits of social media, such as creating a organizational blog integrating various lines in a company, sharing relevant content according to the target community, and operational effectiveness. The third is means of planning strategy and management. The third benefit of social media is as a means of planning, strategy, and management. In the hands of management and marketing experts, social media can turn into one of the weapons used to launch planning and strategy. For example, to promote, attract loyal customers, explore the market, educate the public, to collect response from consumers or the public. And the fourth is the means of control, evaluations, and measurement. Finally, the fourth benefit of social media is as a means of control, evaluations, and measurement. Social media itself can be used to control the organizations as well as conduct evaluation ranging from a planning and strategy. In addition, social media can also process data related to community and market responses as a measurement, calibration, and parameter for evaluation. Thus, this is a discussion of the meaning of social media, ranging from the understanding of expert, social media history, social media functions, types of social media, to the various benefits of social media. Hopefully, it can be useful for you. So, last for me, I say thank you for you all because you want to hear me at the first until end. So, thank you and happy holiday and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.